What's going on, y'all? Jeremy2730 here, and today I'm going to talk about who is the next Spring Maiden in RWBY. Now, for those of you that don't know, the current Spring Maiden is Yang's mom, Raven. Almost forgot her name there. Raven is the current Spring Maiden. If she were to die of natural causes other than getting stabbed or shot or anything, and her assailant is a man, first thoughts of who would be in her last thoughts would most likely be Yang. So Yang would probably be the next Spring Maiden after Raven. And I'm talking about this theory because there's not been a whole lot of talk on the Maidens, what they are, how their powers work, everything. It's always been kept a big, giant secret. And I've always wondered, and I know some of you are out there wondering who's going to be the next Spring Maiden. We've seen Cinder almost die a couple of times, which is why I bring this up. Raven has a much more dangerous job than Cinder. Salem knows that if she kills Cinder, she loses a helper. So she doesn't kill Cinder. But Raven is not an asset. Cinder is. Raven is a liability. So Raven would probably be next on Salem's list of people to kill. So, with that in mind, you gotta keep this in mind, okay? Because with Cinder dead, Salem has lost an asset. So she put her into hiding. Not really hiding. Forget what Salem called it, but isolation. It was isolation. So Salem basically put Cinder into isolation and said, which is why she must stay in isolation. I don't know the exact quote, but we'll have a video overlaid of that. Just if you could put that in there, that'd be great. So Salem basically puts Cinder in isolation. Now Raven is probably the next target of Salem's to get, because Raven has the Spring Maiden powers. Cinder knows this, so she's going to be going after Raven next, most likely. Now we know she's got Neo, and she's actually currently going after RWBY because she wants RWBY dead, because RWBY basically did Silver Eyes on her at Beacon Tower. Now we've learned that Silver Eyes and stuff, how they work and everything, that is a different theory. I don't want to be talking about that right now. That is a different theory. So we know the basis of that. So we know why Cinder's going after RWBY. Next we have Raven, who is currently a liability to Salem. So by killing her. So the next Spring Maiden, if she dies of natural causes, like if she gets too old for the power, I think they said the power chooses a new host, and it chooses everything in the final thoughts. Most likely it'd be Yang, because Yang is her daughter. Blood. A little hard to get that out of your brain. So we have that as an option. Now, if she's not thinking about Yang, but she's attacked and she does lose the power, it could go to her assailant. If it is a woman, a young woman, like Crow said, I forget how Crow put it, but he'll be speaking that line too. But the power chooses and stuff is, like he said, through a series of stupid and convoluted rules. And when you hear the rules, yes, they are stupid and convoluted, but Oz put them in place for a reason. The reason being, we don't know, because that is still kept secret. Oz, tell us everything. Please, we would like to know more. But we're not going to get more because this is Ozpin we're talking about here. So, with that in mind, the next Spring Maiden would most likely be Yang. Unless it is a young woman who attacks Raven and manages to kill Raven, which then Yang would probably go all Super Saiyan on her, kill her, and get the power anyway. So it's most likely going to wind up being Yang, only because Yang would most likely hunt down the person that killed her mom. And if that person is a young woman who does manage to get the power, Yang will most likely be on top of them, trying to kill them because they killed her mother in revenge, and then she wound up with the power. And something tells me that if Yang is wound up with the power, Crow and Oz will most likely teach her how to use the power, which can be very useful in trying to get into Atlas. At time of recording, Chapter 8 is currently out. It should be going live this Saturday. I don't know if they're posting Chapter 9. I don't know yet, but I'll have that information next weekend if they do post it, because I don't know if they're going to post it, because Tuesday is Christmas Day here in America. Or is that Monday? I'll write that in the bottom of the screen on what day it is. So be expecting America's video soon. So I just want to say that this is going to be like the hard one to figure out, because it's Raven. It's going to be hard to figure out who's the next Maiden, and if they do and if someone does manage to kill her, you can mostly go after them and kill them. If it is a man, it picks randomly, and then it becomes very hard to find them. When that happens, we don't know. So we have little enough information on that. So, but thank you all for watching this video. If you like this video, press the like button down below. If you're new here, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know I upload. Thanks for watching, and well, that's it for this theory. Bye.